Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Continuing the road trip with the first of two between the New York Yankees and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Luke Weaver gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Stepping in,
Leading
Derek
off tonight for the
Jeter.
Yankees.
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Derek Jeter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery is a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
So digging in now, Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row? It hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here. They'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game. New team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Now batting, David Rosario. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Torres, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And that'll get down for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Come on, do that.
Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Waved down and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Luis Severino gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good perforst out of him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Finley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Finley.
First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And it's fouled away. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Up next for Arizona, Paul Goldschmidt. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So nothing in the Arizona first. We'll go to the second from Phoenix with no score on the show. Into the box now, Jorge Posada. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jorge Posada. Get him down now.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's take a look at third baseman Jake Lamb. Everybody's going to focus on the offense, and rightfully so. This guy absolutely mashes. But he's an adequate defender over at the hot corner. And be on the lookout for him to make a big play today.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Finley. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Don Mattingly.
At the plate, Don Mattingly, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to center field. Finley ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Luis Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Gonzalez.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
To 1-2 now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's out number 2.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 0 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, Nero. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. stretch. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball. Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Steven Souza is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1 offering. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit. Maybe
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. In now is the Yankees DH, Gary Sanchez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Gary Sanchez.
Here it comes. Hot shot to 3rd and handled for the 1st out.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. That average pushing up near 350 now. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball called for strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Finley giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Now to the plate, Derek Jeter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Scorched to 3rd. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pitch on its way to Avila. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the 1st out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Steve Finley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
One and one to the D-backs leadoff man.
Look out, 1-1.
Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, David Peralta.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Peralta, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball
Nope,
1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
One ball,
Count
one
even
strike.
now at 1-1. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Torres. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Here comes the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a hard liner. Foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the 1-1 on its way to Posada. Line toward the gap in left center. Gonzalez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. It'll be Paul Goldschmidt that leads things off. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Here we go.
Ball one. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw, throw it over for a strike.
In now, Luis Gonzalez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Ready for another chance? Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. One and 1 the count to Jake Lamb. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. It remains 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right side. Flores is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Next for New York, Don Mattingly. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead of the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
No ball, 2
And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Flores is right there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So a man at third here with two gone. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Check swing grinder to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. In there for strike one.
Flores.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop,
Eduardo Escobar standing in, a base hit in his first trip. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on a proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for him to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Fouled off.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Torres. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. First pitch on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And it's fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. Escobar is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The left fielder, number 33, David Rosario.
David Rosario will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. One and two, here it comes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number two.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Two away now in the Yankees' sixth, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
Boy, talk about frustrating as a pitcher, D-Roll. The pitch before that was some kind of a funky swing, and then he delivers a base hit on the next pitch.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. Did he take a bad hack, or was he setting you up there, Posada?
Standing in, Jorge Posada. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first two guys out of the inning, then you give up that two-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A two-run shot for Jorge Posada, number 11 for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Matt Cook, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
55, Matt Cook.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano, as it's grounded sharply to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Standing in now, Don Mattingly, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Popped up. Lamb is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Now at the plate, Alex Avila. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
High in the air down the right field line. Judge is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
The center fielder, number 12, Steve Finley.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Steve Finley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Mattingly charging in on it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter.
So to the plate, the Diamondbacks designated hitter, David Peralta. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Popped up. Posada is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Striding forward now is the DH, Gary Sanchez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Home run number 5 on the year, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
In now, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron.
As he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Derek Jeter. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 33, David Rosario.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled down the line. Hicks at third. Jeter over at second. Rosario is over at first with one away. Shot toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Mark Zipchinski enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 33, Mark Zipchinski.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. The throw home. The tag by Avila. Too late. Safe at home plate.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Robinson Cano, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Striding in, Don Mattingly. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Zipchinski or just Zep for simplicity's sake. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's the Yankees 8 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. We'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Luis Gonzalez waits on deck. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So striding in, Luis Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Goldschmidt gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the corner and slicing foul. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Moving under it, Rosario. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the 2nd baseman, Wilmer.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. Soft liner to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks strand a pair, still 8-0. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A pause and the 0-2. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Finley on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Roll. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In now, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Liner toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Into the box, Torres, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Stepping into the box, Steven Souza. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. The 1-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. After it is Hicks. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. In now, Alex Avila. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless, he'll depart with the lead.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Roenicke.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And right into the shift. Cano on the grass. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run, in line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Stepping up now, David Rosario. He singled his last time up.
David Rosario.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball one. So far this year against Southpaws, Rosario brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. Sent on the ground out to second. Flores has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Digging in and looking looking for more. Jorge Posada. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Flores. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Bullet back up the middle, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Arizona down to its last strike. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Posada is after it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. New York posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Luis Severino earns win number 4 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Ain't nothing better than that. You're special in your own ways. If you're working hard for your future and you really love what you do.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.